Okay, this is another versus video, and this is actually something that I thought of in school, and it was a Tekken versus a Street Fighter thing, and my other friend who's a YouTuber, The Boss, which that's his YouTube name, The Boss. The Boss didn't really know what Tekken was, so I showed him a picture of like some of the Tekken characters, and he thought it was really cool, by the way. But the boss has never played Tekken. But I actually played Tekken, and the first Tekken game that I ever played was Tekken 4. But I had played Tekken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I played 6. So the characters that we're going to do is Jin Kasama versus Liu Kang. So Jin Kasama, by the way, Jin Kasama is my favorite Tekken character, and Liu Kang is my favorite Mortal Kombat character, by the way. So Jin Kasama was born a Mishima. And the Mishimas have this thing in their body called Devil's Gene, which makes it kind of turns Jin Kasama into it grows like a crystal on his forehead, and it makes him grow horns, and it makes him grow wings. Sometimes the wings are black and sometimes the wings are white, I think. So, Jin Kasama, since he's a Mishima, he's really powerful. And I honestly think that he might be the strongest Mishima, because Jin Kasama beat his dad in a fight. He beat his grandpa in a fight, and he beat his great-grandpa in a fight on Tekken, I think it was Tekken 5, where his great-grandpa was a bad guy. Which, by the way, I finished Tekken 5, and the final level was Jin Kasama's great-grandpa, and he was like this guy with a big hole in his stomach. And he can shoot a meteor or something out of his stomach, and if that meteor hits you, that will do a lot of damage to you. I mean, this because of the meteor thing that does like a whole lot of damage to you on Tekken. It was hard to win, but I eventually beat the game, by the way. But the meteor thing, like I said, that really hurt you on the game. So, anyways, in my opinion, I think since Jin Kasama beat, like I said, his grandpa, his dad, and his great-grandpa, I think he might be the strongest Mishima, unless Lars is the strongest Mishima, because Lars was pretty powerful too. So, Jin Kasama, like I said, he is pretty powerful, and he has beat Mishimas. He's also beat grizzly bears, and he's also beat panda bears. So, and he's beat kangaroos in a fight, and he's beat giant robots. So Jin Kasama, since he's a Mishima, he is pretty powerful. So, and then we have Liu Kang. Liu Kang was born a normal human being. Then he was given super strength by a god so he can fight in the Mortal Kombat tournament and save Earth. So he was given powers like he could shoot fire from his hands, and Liu Kang could turn into a dragon, and Liu Kang could do the bicycle kick, which that's when he can float in the air for a couple of seconds while he's kicking you. So, like I said, at first he was a normal human being. Then Liu Kang was just a human being, but with powers. So Liu Kang has defeated sorcerers. He's defeated Shokans, which is like a human with 4 arms. He's defeated Dark Cottons, if you don't know what a Dark Cotton is, Dark Cottons are supposed to be half humans, half demons, which is something that I learned from History Behind the Warrior. You should actually watch his videos, they're pretty good. So, and he's defeated Shao Kahn, and Shao Kahn is the Emperor of Outworld. So, Liu Kang is pretty powerful, and he's also defeated Shinnark, which I'm not really sure what kind of god Shinnark is. I'm assuming Shinnark is the god of death, I'm assuming, but Shinnark's mom is Karanika, and I do know Karanika's the god of time. So Karanika was the one who created the universe, and Karanika also has a daughter, which is the god of life. The god of life, I think her name is Cetria, I think. Cetria is the god of life, and Shinnark's Shinnark's sister. So Liu Kang has defeated the creator of the universe's son, which is Karanika, in the Mortal Kombat universe. So I don't know, if you're confused because you never played the old Mortal Kombat games, I'm just going to say this. So, when we got to Mortal Kombat 9, because there's 11 games, the universe got reset, and everything that happened in the old universe got reset, and then there's this new universe, and everything happened differently. So, when I told you that Liu Kang defeated Shinnark, if you never played the old games and only played the new ones that takes place in the new universe, you're probably confused and thinking, wait a minute, Cassie's the one who beat Shinnark. Well, actually that's true, but Liu Kang did it first in the old universe. So anyways, Liu Kang in the new universe, which came out this year, so this will have spoilers to the new game. So, Liu Kang has defeated the creator of the universe, Karanika. Raiden in the new universe decided to give his powers to Liu Kang. So, Liu Kang, and since he had fire powers already, that automatically made Liu Kang, when Raiden gave him his powers, the god of thunder and fire. And then Liu Kang defeated the creator of the universe, and the old universe got destroyed. So at the end of the game, Liu Kang long story short, but Liu Kang became the god of thunder, fire, and time. So, and he became the new creator of a new universe because the old one got destroyed. So, Liu Kang is creating a new universe now, and he's not human anymore. He's the god of thunder, fire, and time. And like I said, he's the creator of the universe. So, Jin Kasama, since he's a Mishima, and since he has that thing called the Devil's Gene where he can transform, if he transformed into that fighting Liu Kang, I think he would maybe give Liu Kang a little bit of trouble at first because he can fly, shoot lasers out of his he has telekinesis. So because of Jin Kasama's powers when he transforms into that, I think he would actually be able to at least put up a good fight. But then remember, Liu Kang was a human. Then he became the god of thunder and fire at the same time. Then he defeated Karanika and took over Karanika's place as the god of time and creator of the universe. So since Liu Kang is like the god of 3 different things, and since he created the universe, I don't know if Jin Kasama could actually beat that. Like, Jin Kasama, he is strong. I mean, he is probably the strongest Mishima. But he has never... I don't even think there's gods on Tekken. I could be wrong about that. But if you're watching this and if you know what Tekken is, write in the comment section if there's gods. But I don't think there's actually gods in Tekken. So, Jin Kasama, I don't even think he's ever gotten to a fight with a god. And I think the strongest thing that he has actually ever gotten to a fight with is probably his great-grandpa or his dad, I'm assuming. So, I think in the end, because of Liu Kang's powers, and he can turn... Oh yeah, I might have forgot to mention, Liu Kang can turn into a dragon. So, I think because of Liu Kang's new god powers, I think in the end, Liu Kang would win. But if you want to see a part 2 where I talk about who would win in a fight between the human Liu Kang before he became a god and this had powers granted to him to protect the Earth versus Jin Kasama and still give Jin Kasama his transformation, just tell me too in the comment section. But for right now, the winner is Liu Kang.